Hello and welcome to today's crypto video, and in today's video I'll be taking a look at the crypto market to check the prices. It's been very bullish, it's been very green, and will we see a new all-time high for Bitcoin? And I'll also talk about some bullish news, and that is Pewdiepie talking about crypto once again, and not only talking about it but being involved in a game that involves cryptocurrency and NFTs. And I know I've been talking about various projects that cover non-fungible tokens on this channel, so now I think it's finally going to come to fruition thanks to Pewdiepie. So we're going to look at that article a bit later on, but first let's take a look at the market. So yes, how hyped are you about the possible new all-time high for Bitcoin? I mean, will it break 19,700? Will it go as far as 20k and even go above that? Or will it hit resistance from the last all-time high in 2017 and then come back down? We'll have to see how things play out, but it's been bullish across the board. As you can see here, at the moment it's currently trading at 15,421. Ethereum's at 441, so it's been doing pretty well. The Ethereum fees have been pretty high in the last few days, but now they've gone down again. So hopefully it's not going to go too high, but it depends on how many people are trading those DeFi tokens. At least the full token hype has gone down a lot, thankfully. So hopefully transaction fees are not going to go up that much, but regardless, I mean, we can see that there's been a huge increase in the market cap overall, right, as we can see here. So yeah, that's pretty bullish, and let's take a look at some of the coins that I've been following, of course, and also tokens. So actually Polkadot is the first one I want to take a quick look at and see how it's doing price wise. So I mean, Polkadot has been struggling to break $4 and it's been pretty stable at $4 for the last couple of weeks since that big dip that we had when the DeFi hype died out. But now we can see it's 450. So again, it is struggling to grow, but again, you got to remember that Polkadot still has a lot of room to grow, even if you see it here at 3.8 billion. Just the fact that the parachain auctions haven't started yet, you got to remember, and I will remind you once again, that the parachain auctions will require not only the people that want to participate or the projects that want to participate in the parachain slots to lock their DOT for a certain period of time, up to 2 years, but also the voters. So you, as the holder of DOT, if you want to help a specific parachain to bond to Polkadot, then you will need to vote by locking your DOT. So locking your DOT for up to 2 years will mean it's out of circulation and will mean the price should go up. In theory, right? In practice it could be different, but I think in practice it's going to apply too. But before we look at the next one, if you're new here, my name is Claudio and this is CryptoChain, the channel where I do crypto news, reviews, tutorials and interviews, and you know what to do as always. Please do hit the like button if you enjoyed this video, or dislike if you don't, and leave a comment below telling me what you think of the video. And next, let's look at Kusama. Actually, Kusama is the next one that's going to have the parachain auctions, and as you can see here, it has pumped quite a lot. The total supply is 9.6 million, as we can see here. I did speak about Kusama before, so if you're new here, do check out the video that should pop up on the top right hand corner about Kusama. Of course, I did a video on Polkadot too, and tutorials on the various wallets that Polkadot has, such as the web wallet and also Polka wallet, which is the mobile version. But Kusama has a lot of room to grow as well, with considering the market cap is only 271 million. The parachain auctions are yet to start. And every time I see Kusama's price, I just remember how bad it is that I didn't get in at $1 in January when I was first told about it from my community. There's one specific person in my community that went in heavy in January 2020. He told everybody in the group about it. We didn't listen, and now we're all regretting it. And every time we see Kusama's price and when we hear people talk about Kusama, we just think about this lost opportunity. It went to like 60 bucks. So yeah, 60x is pretty much gone now. For us, but there are other opportunities as always. Like, I'm still bullish on Akala network, which is yet to launch, and of course Karura is the Kusama version of Akala network. So Karura is going to launch on Kusama as the very first parachain auction. They've been advertising it quite a lot. I haven't done a video on Karura because it is quite similar to Akala. It's basically a testing ground where they're going to be deploying all the different changes that they're going to do on Akala. They're going to do them first on Karura and then they'll go to Akala. So yeah, Karura is going to grow as an independent network too, though. That's what they've told me in the Akala group when I was asking. But the other one I want to talk about is Rio. Of course, now with Rio, it's not that I'm not bullish on the project itself. I do think they still have a lot of potential, right? They're still quite young. They've got a lot to do. And they've been hyping quite a bit, right, to be honest, but the price has done horribly bad. And I mean, it went from 25 cents, I think it was even 50 cents at some point when they first launched. It was on a continuous downtrend, and a lot of people got absolutely burned unless they bought in at the very bottom, which was 4 cents. Then of course they wouldn't actually see any lower price because they'd only see an uptrend now as it's almost 6 cents again. So we'll have to see. The last time it would drop to 4 cents when the emissions were released at the end of October, then the price struggled to go back to 5, and as soon as it went to 5 it came back crashing to 4 cents once again. It didn't go below 4 thankfully, but as we can see here it's 6 cents now, up 30%, almost 6 cents anyway. It could go above 6 cents later on today, I guess, when Asia wakes up and there's going to be more volatility. Actually, Asia already woke up, I think. Australia too. Australia are likely going to be trading as well, and New Zealand. So yeah, there's plenty of room there to grow to over 6 cents. But I am concerned that when we will see that pullback, it's going to pull back hard for everything as always. So, you know, when there's such a big pump, if you got in early, I would recommend you maybe take some profit out, because you never know with this market. It's very volatile. So it doesn't mean we're not going to see another alt bull run. It could happen. All the altcoins could be constantly pumping for the next couple of days, but what if they don't, right? So yeah, I think taking profit is crucial. I've learned a lesson the hard way myself as well for not taking profit before, and it happens, you know. So yeah. The other thing I want to talk about is Keep3rV. I've got my eyes on this. I actually have a bag of Keep3rV now, so I'm pretty happy. I got in at like 117 bucks. So yeah, I mean, I'm gonna ride it. I'm not gonna ride it too much. I'll have to check the price to make sure it doesn't pull back. If I notice some kind of pullback, then I don't know, I may take some profit, but maybe I'm gonna let this one run. Who knows? I mean, I'm pretty confident with the price I got in at 117. I likely should have gotten in when I first did a video about Keep3rV, and it was 180 bucks, because the next day when I woke up it was at over 300, and it actually went to 390. So there was an over 2x there that happened within 24 hours, which is a great return because of the hype. Of course, it was the first day, so on the second day it continued to pump, but then the hype died out. So yeah, even after the Binance listing, that was actually a proper trap. They got listed on the innovation zone. People got hyped up with that. They pumped it to 200 bucks, and then it constantly dumped after that Binance listing. And I don't know why, because I do strongly think that I did actually speculate that they're going to list on Binance, just because I noticed that CZ and Andre have this good relationship, and CZ basically checks to see which tokens have a lot of volume on Uniswap, and he tries to take that volume, or at least get a share of that volume, by listing that token on Binance, regardless of how good the website is or not. And you gotta admit here, like, the Keep3rV website is not very good at all, but it's a technical project. I mean, their purpose is to create jobs to help Ethereum basically. So yeah, I mean, it's people contributing, people having to create these jobs and to perform work, and to pretty much submit Keep3rV and Ethereum to the pool in order to perform those jobs. So it is technically focused. It's a technically focused project, but just because Andre Cron is behind that, it has done very well. And again, I am going to speculate, and again, this is only speculation, but I do think it's going to get listed on Huobi. I don't know if it's going to get listed on Huobi next. It could be on a different exchange. But based on Wi-Fi here in finance, I mean, we got to look at Wi-Fi. And if we look at all the exchanges that's on, we can only speculate that Keep3rV is going to be listed on those exchanges too. So if you do have Keep3rV and you're patient and you don't want to sell, I do think that we have a good chance to see this token on Huobi, and likely Coinbase in the future too. For all we know, it could list on Coinbase before the end of this year, and it could surprise us all. And also Bitfinex, because Wi-Fi is on Bitfinex as well. And also on Kraken, which is another big exchange. So we could see Keep3rV on any one of these exchanges. I do think it's not over yet, because if we look here, actually Keep3rV was listed on multiple exchanges here, as we can see on Bilaxy, on MXC as well, on Lbank. And if we look on CoinGecko, it's actually even on more exchanges, Gate.io as well, I believe. So all these smaller exchanges have listed Keep3rV, except for KuCoin, of course, that didn't list them yet. But I do think that they have potential to go to Coinbase. And again, full speculation on my side, just like I did with Binance, and I was shocked when I saw how quickly it launched on there, even if it's the innovation zone against the BUSD and BNB pairs. But that's it about the market. Let's take a look at the news, which are the ones that I wanted to talk about in this video, that are very, very bullish for crypto, and it couldn't be done any better. It couldn't be timed any better then with this bullish market, when everybody's talking about crypto and Bitcoin at the moment on the news, on TV, of course the whales are paying the media to pump their bags even further and hopefully see a new all-time high. But PewDiePie joins the blockchain AR game Wallem, which players can buy YouTube stars NFT skin. So yeah, as you know, non-fungible tokens is something that is likely going to take off at some point, mostly for games. I know there are projects like Phantasma, DMST, DMScript basically, and other projects, even Engine, 2Engine Coin, which have non-fungible tokens for games, right? But I mean, PewDiePie advertising it is actually very bullish because, as you know, a lot of teenagers and even kids watch this guy's channel and they're following everything he does. Like whichever game he plays, they follow through. So as you've seen with DLive as well, when he started advertising that, everybody went over there. I'm not saying that everybody moved over there and are constantly watching him there, but a lot of people have actually created accounts there just to see PewDiePie. So yeah, I mean, they had to pay him a lot of money to do that, but you know, it worked. So I think that he has great potential for this game too. And basically the world famous gamer and YouTuber PewDiePie is getting involved with another blockchain project called Wallem, a 3D augmented reality video game that uses non-fungible tokens for skins and items. The game also rewards players with an Ethereum based token called Pteria. PTE is the ticker symbol, and the YouTuber also has a non-fungible token that represents a skin of PewDiePie that can be purchased on the Rarible marketplace and used in Wallem's virtual 3D world. And actually I think they made a mistake here because they're saying that this is the ticker symbol, but I actually looked up this token to see if it exists, and it does. It's called Pteria, and I thought it was a scam. I thought it's a scam trying to copy because the symbol's the same, but it's not PTR. So why are they saying PTR if it's Pteria? So again, it is down actually quite significantly. The total supply, the circulating supply is 7.2 million. I haven't looked properly into this, to be honest. I know they have a forum here, so do check it out if you want. But this is the Wallem website. So here we can see the logo is similar, right? And here we can see that Pteria has the ticker symbol PT. So it doesn't make much sense to me as to why it says Pteria here and not PTR. But this is on CoinGecko. So again, CoinGecko are actually validating this project, at least I hope so. And they're not just taking their word for granted. But I mean, this is the website here, and they've actually got a link to PewDiePie. So I have done a bit of research on this just to try and track down to see if it's real. So on CoinGecko, or sorry, on CoinMarketCap, if you look here, it says the same, Pteria, right? And then if you go to the website, it takes you to the same website. Let me open it for you here. So this is Pteria.org, which is saying coming soon. And then if we go to this article, here and we open this Pteria DAO, it takes us to the same website again, Pteria.org. So again, the website is valid, it's legit, but we don't know 100% sure what's the story here. I mean, is this real or not? Because if it's PTR on Wallem, but here it says Pteria, I don't know. I mean, could CoinMarketCap be listing this without validating that the website is not theirs? Maybe this is a scam Ethereum contract, right? So again, I'm not going to get in personally, and I think you should do more due diligence on this if you do plan. But it's a bit odd to me, right? I'm not saying it's not gonna happen. Look, Pteria is the ticker here, it does say it, but then if Pteria is the ticker, then I don't know. I mean, it says it's coming soon, right? So why are they trading this, right? Why are they trading this if we don't have the information yet? And why are they saying Pteria here but PTR in this article here, and in Wallem it's also saying PTR, or sorry, PTE? So it doesn't make much sense to me, right? I mean, it's not very clear. Some things don't add up here, but it could be the legit website, and it could be the legit token. But again, I'm staying away for now because I'm a bit concerned. I could be wrong and maybe it's gonna do really well, but I don't know. I'm just a bit concerned. It could be a scam with so many scams out there. But on November 1st, the Wallem team announced that the team has issued a limited number of NFTs via the Pteria DAO. The NFT skin represents a unique skin. The Pteria DAO, following a positive majority vote, issued a limited number of NFTs representing skins that can be used within the Wallem app, explained Wallem's announcement, and the team further added, as first mint, the Pteria DAO issued 6 different NFTs that represent the YouTuber PewDiePie skin in Wallem, of course, and that's how they got their marketing from PewDiePie himself. But The Wallem AR blockchain game is not the first time the famous YouTuber PewDiePie has endorsed distributed ledger technology. In February 2018, PewDiePie poked fun at YouTubers who shilled the BitConnect crypto Ponzi. Yeah, I remember that video. That's actually really funny. When PewDiePie was basically taking clips of the BitConnect Ponzi scheme from Carlos Mantos, and he was making fun of that. So yeah, I do recommend you watch that. It's very good. So then in April 2019, PewDiePie joined the live streaming platform DLive, an alternative to video platform Twitch. Interestingly, when the PewDiePie NFT becomes available on Rarible, NFT owners will be able to accrue revenue from future sales. For instance, 10% of all the crypto that PewDiePie skins collect within the crypto event in Wallem, the wallet team notes. So yeah, there is potential here with this game. I'm gonna do more research into this and likely do a dedicated video at some point in the future. But it's bullish as always. You know, when PewDiePie is involved in something, it is bullish, right? Even if he's paid, right? I'm not saying he's not. Maybe he was paid by this team. But as long as he's interested in something and is bullish, and if he promotes it, then there is potential, in my opinion. So I'm going to keep an eye out on this to see what's going on and how it performs when they have all the info on the website, of course, because for now it's just in development. So it's still in the early days. I mean, this was posted 5 days ago. But that's it from today's video. Let me know what you think. Are you bullish on this game yourself? What do you think of PewDiePie with crypto? Do you think he's going to be more involved in crypto? Considering the price of Bitcoin has gone up and everybody's going to be talking about crypto again, right? Especially if we break a new all-time high. That's it from today's video. Thank you very much for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.